Hello friends, welcome back to World of Finance. This is week 30 of 2026 and today we'll be discussing some of the key events that happened last week and also the market outlook for the upcoming week. So let's get started. So last week a lot of news flow was there and it was a complete bearish sentiment for a lot of things. So, broadly, if we speak, three, four major things happened which turned the market negative. First one is definitely Trump has imposed a new 10% to 12.5% tariff on 60 plus countries. So, whoever is exporting goods to US, they will be charged with this additional tariff. So this is basically a long drawn case which was going on in US, and it was mostly because of use of forced labor to produce the goods for US consumers. So finally, this additional tariff is coming, and India will be charged with a 10% additional tariff. Apart from that, there was news that India exports almost 67% of the generic drugs which are prescribed in US. So all these Indian pharma manufacturer, they export these medicines to US, and all this production happens in India. And US will now impose a 100% tariff on all these generic drugs if these manufacturing plants are not shifted to US in next 2 years. And by 2029, if again it is not shifted to US, then another 100%, so almost 200% tariff has been declared for India. So this was a very big bad news for Indian pharma companies, and all the pharma stocks fell on Thursday. And then there was one more news again, some fresh Middle East crisis happened on Thursday. That is, there was a militant group of Yemen who hit on the Saudi oil, and there was a huge crisis the oil market has seen, and it has touched the $100 level once again. And the estimate is around 2.5 million barrels per day oil go through this Bob al Mandab Strait, and that is getting affected because of this new Yemen militant coalition. So again, there is a fresh coalition in the Middle East, which is predicting that oil may touch $120 uh, in the coming days if this persists. So yeah, some of this news has very badly affected the market. And if we look at the local Indian news, then the CGP protest, which is going on for NEET UG paper leaks, that has also escalated quite a bit, and government is under pressure, which is again not a very good news for uh, business and stock market in general. So a lot of these news flows actually made the market bearish last week. Also, the US top stocks like Tesla and Alphabet came up with a result which is not very promising. So Tesla fell 10%, and a lot of other stocks fell quite a bit. So now, if we look at the charts, so I will share the screen now. So on a week to week basis, if we see, so Nifty is down by 2.3% last week, and Bank Nifty is down by 3.12%. And in the banking sector, if we see, HDFC got a lot of hit after the result declaration, so it has hit a minus 10% this week. And Reliance has also seen a lot of pressure. It is down by almost 3.7% this week. So if we see the daily chart of Nifty, right? So Monday and Tuesday it was still holding 24,000 mark, and on Wednesday it finally breached the 24,000 level. It closed at around 23,996 level, as you can see. Thursday it was a gap down, and we touched 23,800 level. That was again very crucial, because you can see multiple times we have touched this 23,800 level, and we bounced back eventually. But that didn't happen this time, and finally we broke all this support on Friday. And Friday, the low, if you see on the screen, the low is 23,606. So that's the point where Nifty went on Friday, and from there we have seen quite a amount of buying. So this is like 15-minute time frame. If we see, on Friday we touched 23,600 level, and from there we have seen a good amount of bounce, and finally we closed around 23,767 level. So now for the upcoming week, definitely this 23,600, this recent low, will be a very good support for Nifty. And once it breaks this support, if we go to the daily time frame, right, once we break this support, there is literally not much support left, and finally the support which we are seeing is around 23,000 mark. So if we breach this 23,600 on the downside, Nifty can come till 23,000. There is a small support at this 23,250 level, but again this is just one or two times. So eventually we can get a support around 23,000. It can go very much bearish. And if that is also breaking, then the next support will be around 22,200, or that kind of a level. So let's see how it goes. We have to see how the geopolitical scenarios are moving, right? And based on that, things can quickly change. From here also we can see a support, and we can uh, see up move. But yeah, downside, there is literally no support. So, and if all the local and global news are uh, coming like this, then we can see a lot of downside. But on Tuesday again we have a weekly expiry, so maybe we can see a short bounce on any kind of positive news, and we can again test this 23,800, and then all the way till 24,000. So these are very crucial now. Nifty has to breach this 23,800 and 24,000 to uh, go for a further up move, but things are not looking very positive at this point of time. If we go and check the open interest, so if we see the expiries, monthly expiry, which is on Tuesday, we can see a lot of call writing at 23,800 level. So this is the OI change, and if we see the overall OI, right, we can see lot of call writing at every strike price from 23,800 to upwards. So things are not looking very positive at this point of time, but things can again change, because we are literally seeing every day some kind of news are coming, positive, negative, and all those things. So we have to look at the global scenarios and local scenarios as well, which can trigger positive things as well. So, if we look at the straddle premium, uh, I will try to open the option chain. Okay, it is not opening at this point, but last time I saw the Nifty at the money straddle is trading around 250 level at this time. So that implies downside level of 23,500 and upside of 24,000. So this is the range which can play out: 24,000 on the upside and 23,500 on the downside. But since this is a monthly expiry, so this can again be very much volatile. Now, in terms of the news flow, on Wednesday we have US Fed coming up with the interest rate decision. So that can again trigger some kind of volatility in the market on Wednesday in US, and Thursday we have a Sensex expiry. So that can also affect Indian markets on Thursday. So yeah, we have to closely watch all the scenarios which are evolving, and based on that we have to plan our trades. But these are the times when you have to be really really cautious with the trades. Position sizing should be very much under control. Risk management we have to be very strict with, and yeah, that's it. Plan your trades very cautiously. And things are not looking very good, so a verdict is slightly on the bearish side for next week. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys soon next week. Thank you.